Let's make more, shall we? By doing less. Hey there, Enterprisers, what's good? It's Jason Ligo here again. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how to make more by doing less. That's right, you heard me correct. I said how to make more by doing less. Now I know what you're thinking, Jason, how does that make sense? Every time we've ever heard you or any other success coach, they're talking about doing more and increasing our efforts and doing things like this. And I tell you what, you're absolutely right to an extent. However, there are certain things in business that if you just focus on these key behaviors and key areas of focus, then these are the things that are going to mean the most in terms of yield in your business. And so by doing so and focusing on these things as opposed to a million different things, you really can make more money by doing less, all right? And a lot of this is going to make sense when I start breaking this thing down because it really is true. You know, I can think of a couple different sales trainers out there and success trainers out there in different niches who have a very similar mindset. Okay, one of the most popular is Ron LeGrand, who's been one of my favorite real estate coaches and authors. And he's known for saying, the less I do, the more I make. You know what I mean? And it's just all about leveraging the most important things and putting it to work for you in a way that truly, as long as you're keeping an eye on things and just keeping a finger on the pulse and making sure that the ship steers properly, you really can go out there and make a lot of money and see a lot of success in your business without having to do every little thing yourself. And that's the big point that we're driving home here. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and be very direct to the point, very simple and clear with you on 3 specific areas, on 3 different things that you can focus specifically in your online business, where if this is where you're at and this is where your focus goes and this is where your energy flows, then these are the things that will do more for your business, even though you're actually having to do less than more things at once. Let's dive right in. Number 1, evergreen webinar. Evergreen webinar, okay? Now when it comes to promoting stuff online and making money online, it really does come down to promoting a certain offer. It comes down to marketing a certain promotion, right? A particular offer, something that's out there that you want to go ahead and get eyeballs, get traffic in front of. And that usually is going to be the starting point for what begins in your sales process. In this particular case, I'm talking about promoting offers that have an evergreen webinar attached to it. And all that is what it sounds like. It is a webinar. It's a well-engaged, value-packed seminar that's online. And this is really important because what it does is that it educates your audience. And it offers them a lot of value as a result. Instead of just walking into a 2-minute, video sales letter or a 3-minute sales pitch, they're offering something tremendously of value here because again, you're educating the person who's showing up there. And many times, just by walking away from the webinar, there's 1 or 2 things that they're able to walk away with that they've picked up, that they've learned, oftentimes that they can implement. And as a result, why wouldn't they want to purchase something more? And so promoting things that have evergreen webinars attached to them, and evergreen simply means it's always around, it's always playing. And that's the power of what's going on here, because when you promote offers like this, where I'm at right now, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I have people watching my offers, watching evergreen webinars in another part of the country, at 2 a.m. and vice versa. If it's in the middle of the night here, they could be watching it at any particular time, and it is dialed into educating them, offering value to them, and pitching them an offer that is full of value that they'd be willing to pay for. That's the power in evergreen webinars. And any internet marketing expert who's been around will tell you that evergreen webinars have definitely been where the money has been for the longest amount of time, and that's just not going anywhere. So, number 1, evergreen webinar. Number 2, elite conversion, okay? And this is exactly what it sounds like. But basically you need to have a conversion process that is usually attached to what happens during the webinar and after the webinar. After the initial marketing, what is it going to take essentially to close the deal in offering a particular offer to your audience and drawing them in for a sale wherein they bring out their credit card and make the purchase. And that's what elite conversion is all about, because elite conversion is not enough just to close the sale, it's also everything that goes into it. So for instance, you might have someone at the end of your webinar, whether it's you or someone that you have in place, not only say, hey, here's what we're offering, how would you like to pay for it, but also saying, look, if you go ahead and get involved within the next, and then they give a time deadline, and they say you get this fast action bonus and this fast action bonus and this fast action bonus, next thing you know, you're stacking an offer so high in value that whatever price you mention for it, it absolutely pales in comparison to the big number of value that they perceive they're gonna get. And that's how you're able to close these deals. A lot of people often ask me all the time, they say, you know, Jason, the stuff that you're showing us that you're closing deals on and you're getting paid commissions on, you're selling stuff that is not just $37, $67, $100. You're getting paid $2,000 commissions, $1,000 commissions, $1,500 commissions. And these are large amounts. How is that? Well, it's exactly what I just explained to you. It's because the conversion process is so elite, followed by a value-packed webinar, that again, when I provide this much value and offer this much price, then this little number could be anything as long as this number is higher. And that's exactly what's going on here. And it's not a bait and switch. It's not a scam by any means. It's just, look, this is all that you get. Here's what we're asking for. And when someone logical does the math, they have no problem moving forward. So have an elite conversion process, and I promise you, you'll never go hungry. Number 3, and finally, automated follow-up. That's right, I said automated follow-up. And I've said these words 100 times in the past, but really this is where it's at. Not only for the conversion process itself, because it does fall under elite conversion, but also in the deepening of the relationship with your customers and clients after the initial sale. And I want you to let that sink in, because if you have an automated follow-up process that is in place, what that is also an evergreen selling system. Because not only does it follow up with your prospect to say, hey, you didn't purchase this, come back and purchase it, or hey, we're having a special sale on this, make sure you pick it up. But also it allows you the opportunity to deepen relationships via communications in the future, and also subsequently it allows you to offer them several different various offers as you might see fit. So for instance, you might have another affiliate promotion of something that is not initially entwined in your business, but because of the relationship you built with them, you know that they might have value in this in their business. Maybe it's a piece of software, maybe it is a consultant of some sort, or maybe it's a book promotion, or maybe it is a piece of some other resource that you know would be of value to them. If you have the relationship that is in place because of ongoing follow-up, it's no problem for you to go ahead and make another pitch. Only it doesn't come across as a pitch, it comes across as a recommendation from a trusted individual, a trusted source, a friend. Okay, and that's the power of automated follow-up. And so I encourage you to go ahead and take control of your follow-up, go ahead and automate it in such a way where it's personable, but also make sure that it is relentless. It should be coming across all the time, mornings, afternoons, evening, mixed up every single day, every couple days. The word is consistent. When you have consistent follow-up that is automated, the sky is the limit. There you have it, my friends. Listen, hopefully this makes sense to you. And like I said, it was quick and to the point, short and dirty. But again, this really is what it takes on how you can make more by doing less. You know, me personally, in my business, I really have not focused on a whole lot of other things outside of what I mentioned right here. For me, it's all about the marketing, presenting a good offer that is fueled by an evergreen webinar or some other lengthy VSL offering value with a good conversion process and an amazing relentless follow-up process. You put all the three together and you just make sure that it runs properly and the machine continues to go and go and go. And so now if you're ready to go ahead and get going in your particular business, maybe you're stuck or maybe you're just getting started, but what I would encourage you to do is to hop along what I'm doing right now, okay? If you want to go ahead and get started, click on the first link in the description box below so that you can promote the exact type of thing that I'm promoting right now. And me and my friends are absolutely crushing it with this offer. Again, like I said, to the tune of $2,000 commissions and so on. Now, obviously results aren't typical and I can guarantee you nothing, but if you go through what I'm talking about, you're going to see in our Facebook community, there are hundreds upon hundreds who are making this type of money regularly. Okay, there's not a single day that goes by in our Facebook group where someone is not posting a commission that is 4 figures and above. And I'm telling you what, this happens on a regular basis every single day. And this particular offer employs a lot of the things that I've referred to in this particular video. Things like an evergreen webinar, things like an amazing conversion process and automated follow-up. And all you have to do is make sure that you're sending enough eyeballs to this particular offer. You couldn't ask for a better scenario. Amongst all the other things that I've got going on in my business, this has to be one of the most lucrative and easy and simple to do at this particular time. And with the holidays upon us and the end of the year upon us as well, why not give yourself the strongest chance of making it the best so far? All right, my friends, that's it. You know what to do. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the hot new content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. And with that said, I'm Jason Ligo. I'll see you next time. Take care.